Hey everybody, it's Kelsey again. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. The last time I posted was on a Monday, and this is Saturday, so I was out of school all week. I was sick with a cold, so I didn't want to, film a video of myself when I was coughing and sneezing through the whole thing. But I'm better now and going back to school on Monday. I'm actually very afraid because I looked at my schedule and I missed a chemistry test and a whole bunch of quizzes. So wish me luck on that. I'm really very afraid. So lots of things have been happening. I actually had a whole nother show filmed that I was going to post, but it somehow got deleted off my camera. So I was really bummed about that because it was really funny. It was with my friend. She wasn't actually in it, but she just helped out with stuff. And Mort's sister, showed up. She spit water on me twice and threw a shoe at me and said I smelled like Edward. So that was a pretty interesting show, and I'm so mad that that got deleted because that was really funny. Plus I had water spit on me and then no one got to see it, so we were like, whatever. So the song at the beginning was The Older I Get by Skillet. They are an awesome band. I've seen them live in concert, and they were really nice, and they're an awesome band. You should check them out. And let's see. Oh, this coming Friday for me, is picture day. It's picture retake day because the crazy me that I am, I was sick on picture day. And because I go to a private Christian school, picture day is usually on a weekday, like on a Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. But since this one is, and we usually have to wear school uniform, the polo shirts and the khaki pants and all that stuff. And since the retake day is on a Friday, we can wear whatever we want, or what we call at my school, dress down, which is like what I'm wearing right now, like a t-shirt and jeans or whatever like that. So I'm really happy because the picture that goes on my student body card this year isn't going to be me in a tucked-in polo shirt. So I'm like, yes! Okay, what else has been going on? Well, every once in a while, I'm probably going to tell you about a book I'm reading. And the one I'm currently reading right now is Mansfield Park by Jane Austen, the author of Pride and Prejudice. And I'm reading it for a school book report. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have read it. I really like Jane Austen, but her books are kind of hard to get into. But anyway, this one's really interesting and all that. And if I haven't told you before, I am a huge reader. I am one of the girls at school. There are quite a few at my school. But since there are only 5 girls in the high school class, we can't really speculate much, or you know what I mean, like, we can't be labeled, that's what I meant, we can't be labeled as like the preppy girl or things like that because we all wear school uniform and we all get along, so we're not really labeled like that. But I am one of the girls that is labeled as the girl that will probably always, if you can't find her, she has her nose in a book in some corner somewhere. So anyway, I'm one of the big readers of the school, so I'll probably be talking about new books a lot. Let's see. Oh, the video that got deleted, we were trying to come up with a name for this because at this point it doesn't really have a name, and it would be so much easier if it had a name for me. And like I told you, I've been sick all week and I've just been feeling awful, and I've been writing a lot, but I haven't really been like really perky, like my happy normal self in a while. So last night about 10 o'clock, I'd just gotten off the computer from writing, and my head was filled with all this, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to let this story continue and all this stuff. So I was like, I just need to turn on some music and wind down. And I haven't listened to the Jonas Brothers' new album a little bit longer in a while. Like, I'll get a CD, I'll listen to it, and then I'll go back and listen to my other music, then I'll come back to it. You don't just listen to one CD for months on end. Okay, I do, honestly. But anyway, so I just turned it on, and I listened to it, and I started feeling better. I was dancing around like I usually do, and I was singing along, and, my mom came up at about 11 o'clock and told me to go to bed, but I felt so much better, so I was just like, so happy. So, and then today, like just before I started filming this, I got, I pre-ordered a little bit longer CD, so I got a free DVD with it, and it's like just all the stuff about Nick talking about the song a little bit longer and how it relates to his diabetes and all that. And so there's a thing on there, and it's their YouTube videos, like not all of them, but just some of them, like the one, it's called DJ Danger, but on YouTube it's called Jonas Brothers 1 Week, and it was 1 week before their self-titled album came out, and it's Joe and Nick in the back lounge of the tour bus, and Joe's got the box of corn pops and the umbrella and all that stuff. Anyway, you've probably seen it. It's, lots of people have seen it. But anyway, so I was just watching that, and they have like the Nick Jonas Show parts 1 and 2. I swear, if you've not seen the Nick Jonas Show, you need to go watch it. It is the funniest thing ever. I've watched it probably at least 100 times. It is still funny. It is just hilarious. So I was watching that, and I got to thinking, my initials, I'm not going to tell you what they all stand for, obviously, because then you'll know my full name, and I'd like to keep that to myself. I'm weird like that, but you understand. My initials are KDZJ, and then I have 4 names. I have 2 middle names, and yeah, it's weird. So anyway, and there's the Nick J Show, and I'm like, oh, my last name starts with a J. So, as of right now, this is going to be called the Kelsey J Show. I am not trying to steal a name or say that I'm going to have the Jonas Brothers on anytime soon, because as far as I know, I'm probably not going to. I'm just a small town girl from California. But anyway, so this is now the Kelsey J Show. So now I can call it something. This is just so much easier for me. So let's see, what else has been going on? Oh, something that you guys should check out. There is a show on Nickelodeon, and I know lots of people are like, oh, Nickelodeon's for little kids, it's like SpongeBob and all that stuff, and honestly, between you and me, SpongeBob is actually pretty funny. I don't watch it that much anymore, but some of the classic episodes, the ones that you quote all the time, or the ones that you remember the most, those are pretty funny. But anyway, there is a show on Nickelodeon called iCarly. It's very popular nowadays. Stars Miranda Cosgrove, who played Drake and Josh's little sister Megan on the show Drake and Josh, starring Josh Peck and Drake Bell. And she is just hilarious. It's about a girl who has her own web show with her friends, Sam and Freddie, and it's a really cool show. For a while, my friend and I tried to do a web show called iKelsey, but her mom didn't want her on YouTube, so we ended up not doing that. So I guess this is what came out of it, just me. But I didn't want to call it iKelsey because that's kind of our thing. And sometimes we'll still film episodes of iKelsey, but we won't post them anywhere. They're just kind of like our private little thing, which is kind of weird. Like if you go on my computer and look at my videos, there's like all these random videos of me and my friends running around, and it's like, what in the world is wrong with this person? But it's just, we try to have fun, and it's just crazy and just so much fun. So I think that is about it for now. So I will turn on the music and let you listen, and then I will see you next time.
The walls between